Hello, and welcome to our final section on joins in the Fundamentals of SQL course. We will be discussing unions. So the goal of a union is to combine data into new rows. So where joins combine columns, unions combine rows. And I think of this like stacking tables on top of one another. But the thing about unions is that the column names must match and they have to be in the same order in a union or it won't return any results. So the columns names must match to a character extent, capitalizations, everything. Everything has to match and be in the same order or it won't return any results. So I wrote out a query, as you can see, that lists the first name, last name, the purchase, and the purchase date. And this is from our purchases table. We have three of them in the DDN data warehouse, and it is purchases April, March, and May. And these were just created. They're very small tables. They were created just so we could practice unions and just be able to see what happens. So let's say we run just the purchases from March, and let's just look at our data and see what we have. We have first name, last name, the purchase amount, and the purchase date. But these are all purchases from March. Okay. So we want to see all of the purchases from April from a different table. Well, since I want to see these four columns, I'm going to have to call out these four columns again. And how we join these two together, or how we union them together, is we write union. So we have our select statement from our table, and then we write out union, and then we write our another select statement. So we are unioning the March table and the April table for our purchases. So if we run this query, we're going to stack on top of each other or combine rows. As you can see, we now have 200 rows. That means the union was done successfully. And you will see that we now have purchase dates for April and March. There's another use case of union, which is union all. So if we use simply just union, it's not going to show duplicates. But if we use union all, it will show all of the duplicates. Because our data is so small and it's simply used for practice, there's not a difference when we write out union or union all. But in real world use cases, when you use union all, you're going to return everything. When you use union by itself, it won't return any duplicates. So that is the entire joins section. Thanks, and I will see you in the next section.